Archetypes Test. So it says Carl Gustav Jung in 1875 to 1961 is a Swiss psychologist. He began working with Sigmund Freud for almost 6 years, starting in 1907, to develop and promote psychoanalytic theory. Later, his theory differed from Freud's and created Jung's personal analysis of psychology theory. Jung's drawn on the concept of complex and divided personality into introversion and extroversion. He also divided it into consciousness, personal, and collective unconsciousness. He is a former president of the International Psychoanalytical Society, chairman of the International Association of Psychotherapy, and founded the Jung Psychology Institute. He passed away in Switzerland on June 6, 1961, and his theories and thoughts still exert a great influence on the study of psychology today. So which of the 12 archetypes are you? Alright. It's always raining. What do you think of it? Really annoying, nice, very cool, and not too concerned about it. I enjoy rain very much. It's generally one of the most calming things I think I enjoy. As much as I do like to also be in it, but having to feel dirty and then walk into it afterwards is kind of not like today. But yeah. You need to take a flight at 9 o'clock, but you receive a message saying the plane is delayed until 12. How does that make you feel? I'm very lucky I don't need to hurry anymore. I'm very upset and have to spend the whole day on the flight, or I think it's better to leave sooner if there are other schedules that like to change flights. I think I would be very lucky because I'm always a very on the go, oh, we need to be there by this time, and there's no dilly dallying or whatever, or no side checks. I always just want to get there and go and get it over with type of thing. But if it's oh, you don't have to be in until this time, then it's just oh, okay, I can relax a little bit and breathe, and then I can go. So when you arrive at the airport, you found out that the flight is delayed until 13:30. The plane provides lunch, but you are hungry right now. You already passed through the security check and is now at the passenger terminal, but you don't like the food available. If you want to eat something you like, you must exit and go through security check again. What do? Go to the nearest restaurant, eat something, exit the terminal and find something you like to eat, or don't go anywhere and wait for a meal on the plane. Well, first of all, I've never been on a plane before, never been through an airport before, or security check or whatever, so I don't know how any of that shit works. But for me, I don't give a shit about food, so I would just wait on the plane, even though I know plane food is probably shitty as well, so whatever. You decide to eat at a restaurant in the terminal lounge. That's not what I chose at all, but okay. The restaurant has a buffet, a set menu where the prices are more expensive, and simple meal options which has a cheaper price. At this point, you will choose the buffet, simple meal option, or the set menu. I'm so sorry if you hear shit outside my window. I'll just go with the simple meal option because I'm cheap and poor and don't have money. After the meal, there is still some time before you need to board the plane. The place where you ate is still far from the gate. You will wait at the place where you ate, then go to the gate when it's time, or go to the gate or go do some shopping. If it's still far away from the gate, but there's still some time before you board the plane, I would just go to the gate. After the long wait, you finally get on the plane. What do? Line up in front of the gate right away for early entry. Wait until almost everyone gets on the plane and line up, or don't hurry or wait, just act as normal. Probably just don't hurry or wait, just act normal. Oh god. Which seat on the airplane do you choose? Front, near side, near the aisle, front, near the window, middle airplane near the aisle, middle near the window. Those are the same thing. If you're in the middle, you're both by the aisle and by the window. Back aisle or back window or emergency exit. Well, I know if you sit by the emergency exit and the plane were to likely crash, that would most likely open and you would fly out, so I definitely will not be sitting right there. So I think I'll go front airplane by the window. After you buy a ticket, you choose a seat immediately after the purchase, choose the seat 1 or 2 days, depending on the airplane company before departure, or get a random seat at the airport when you check in. Probably choose the seat immediately. I don't know. I've never been on a plane, so I don't know anything. You need to bring a 20-inch box to your destination. You're allowed to carry it on the plane with you. Ship it. It's too inconvenient to carry a box. Carry it into the plane so you don't have to wait to pick up your luggage after landing, or take it with you since you feel that shipping is not safe. Probably just do that, I guess. It is suggested to switch your mobile phone to flight mode during a flight. What do you do when the airplane is going to take off? Turn it off immediately, turn it off at the last minute, or turn your phone on flight mode and mute it. Just turn it off immediately. You're looking forward to takeoff when suddenly the announcement says that there are 5 passengers who are on the plane but have to leave. Their luggage is still under the plane and everyone must wait until the luggage is unloaded. How does that make you feel? Very angry. I'd be cursing these people in my heart. Although not very happy either, and there are some expected events that happen, so it's understandable, or I think it's just an excuse for a delay. I'm also a very like impatient person. So I think if it's just like, oh, we're boarding at this time, but it's like, oh, sorry, we have to wait for these 5 people, I think I'd be pretty irritated, so probably that one. The plane is now flying. You bring a laptop, some books, and newspapers. There are magazines on the plane, and what do you spend your time doing? Working on the laptop, reading books, reading the newspaper, reading magazines, watching entertainment videos on the laptop, or sleep. Probably reading books. You are the hero. Long pursuit, curb the violence and assist the weak. Talent, strong competitiveness and courage. Most afraid of others thinking that you are weak. Not really. Heroic people like to keep their bodies strong and are very determined. They always want to protect their own people. Their hearts always carry a mission that must be fulfilled. Heroic people are in pursuit of fair equality their entire lives. Being fearless of power is the best proof of their courage. I don't know who you think you are, but this is definitely not who I am. But what do I know? All of this because I figured out how to imaginally board a plane. um, but yeah, I guess that is the ending for this one. I know most of these aren't going to be very enjoyable, but it's kind of the only things that I can make right now without, having to set up everything and do everything else to do research to shit. I just want to do simple things right now. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Everything's down in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.